Greetings, beautiful. You are listening to Stepping into the Light with Julia Treat. That's me, your host from juliatreat.com. Welcome, welcome if you are new. And for those of you who have been listeners for a while, thank you so much for tuning in again. If you get a chance, I would really appreciate it if you could hop over and give me some stars and a review for my podcast. It helps me. I read them. I love to look at them, and it helps others know whether it's worth their time or not to listen to me. So if you get a chance, whether you're listening to me on iTunes or Stitcher Radio or Google Play or Podbean, throw me some stars and a little review. Thank you in advance. All right, so I have been connecting with so many people through readings or past life regression or through my courses that y'all need some help with what might, some crystals that can help you and your children as you move through life, this journey. Now, recently, I gave my nephews a big, like a grab bag. It's so funny. Like, I always say I'm the cool aunt. I get my nephews things, and instead of like, this beautiful, gorgeous gift bag, a couple of them were graduating high school and one from 8th grade. And then I have a fourth nephew that's already in college. But we were all together, and I, of course, have to include the one that is already in college. I have to get him a gift bag as well because I'm not about to give three of them something and not the fourth one. That's just me. So I gave them a gift bag. Well, instead of the grand gift bags that you can buy and real pretty and decorated, I gave them paper bags and I wrote their names with bubble letters because that's just the kid in me. I love to write bubble letters. So I had their name on each. It looked like a little bagged lunch. And I had different things in each bag, a whole lot of different things for each one of them. But one thing that I gave all of them, sorry, I'm sorry, I just started this podcast and my dog Macy needs to go to the bathroom. There you go. Go to the bathroom, honey. Okay, so one of the things included in the bag was a selenite crystal. Now, Michael and I were out one day and we went into this really cool shop that has a lot of different things. But among those different things, they had a plethora of crystals. And I said, you know what? This is such a fun store. I think just to be different for their graduation gifts, and that I'm just gonna get a bunch of neat, really cool stuff from this store. So here's Michael with his hands open, and I'm just piling stuff in his hands, and he'd take it up to the front desk, where we're gonna pay. They come back and get more and take it up there. So one of the things that I was drawn to was this basket of selenite crystals. And selenite, oh, hold on, I just had it pulled up. So these selenite crystals were like an egg. They were polished. Now, selenite can come in different ways. I have a couple of selenite wands that are rough cut. They haven't been polished down. But I found these, they look like eggs, but a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger than an egg. So I found them this selenite crystal in a little card that described what selenite was for, and that was one of the gifts in the bag. There were other crystals in there and other really cool stuff that they didn't have yet, but that was one of them. Well, when I spoke with one of my nephews, he was telling me how he's like, oh my God, I can't thank you enough for the gift, the gift bag, and we all loved it. It was cool. And I did put some things in there like a little gag gifts, and like there was a little packet of, what was it called? Fortune telling fish. And it would look like a little seed packet, like you'd buy a seed packet to go plant the seeds in the ground. They come in that little paper packet, but it was fish. I never did see what that was. I just thought it'd be really funny for them. Like they get a kick out of stuff like that. But he said out of everything, we loved it all. And he goes, but the selenite, he said, we can all feel it. Like he said, "You're not going to, like, we even have our friends hold it." They each have their own, by the way. He said, "We even have our friends hold it, and they cannot believe how amazing it feels. Like, it's this beautiful, positive love." Well, thanks to my nephew, I got a big old wink that more people need selenite. Even the children need selenite. Selenite does remove negative energy. And so that's one of the crystals I want to tell you about today if you've not ever purchased or heard about selenite. And I found a website, Energy Muse. I'm just going to read what they have up here about selenite. And all it took was me, gifting this to my nephews, and now they carry this. And he said, "We take it everywhere. I take this everywhere with me now." That just made my heart sing that this crystal that I gave them is now helping all of them. So selenite actually means liquid light. That's what selenite means, the name of the crystal. And I'm going to read a little bit here from Energy Muse online. Selenite is one of the most important tools in many metaphysical wellness workers' arsenals. It is an abundant stone known as satin spar because of the milky sheen that illuminates from the surface. While selenite is found most often in countries like Australia, Greece, Mexico, and the USA, those looking to profit specifically from the selenite healing properties should look for the long, clear selenite stones coming out of Mexico. Now, let me just pause here. Those are the type of selenite stones that I have, the long ones from Mexico. But I don't, me and these limiting beliefs, right? We don't want to start those. No rules, conditions. Those eggs that I bought my nephews, they're not the long ones. They are polished eggs, and they are changing their lives already. They don't have to have the wand. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's all about intention. So let's see here. What else? I'm going to get back to the description. Not known for its strength, selenite stone slabs are still often used as a light-bringing element in home decor. So people have this in their home and don't even realize that the stone slabs they have are helping them immensely. One of the more luxurious ornamental uses for selenite can be seen in the famous Santa Sabina in Rome, whose white window panes are made entirely of selenite. Selenite properties, like its lack of durability, make it useful for other purposes as well. Because, let me just pause again. Selenite, especially the wands that I have, they can break easily. They can shed. It's almost like, I don't know how to, like fine splinters of wood coming off. Like they're very fragile. The eggs that I got my nephews have been polished down, so they're not so fragile. They're not going to not chip away. I don't know what other word to look for there. So here it is, this stone. Let me continue with Energy Muse. This stone received its name from the Greek goddess of the moon, Selene. This selenite meaning is easy to see when it reflects light, often appearing as a rock fallen directly from the moon. Let's see, this mineral belongs to the family of gypsum crystals. Let's see, I'm just scanning what they have to say and what I really want to emphasize. Okay, I'm going to skip down here. So, hold on, bear with me. I'm looking down. Okay, so what selenite crystal lacks in physical strength, like I said, they can fall apart easily. It more than makes up for in metaphysical ability. Selenite healing properties are all about activation and reaching higher planes. Oh, and now my puppies are playing. Okay, we'll get through this, folks. It is known for connecting to the third eye, the crown chakra, transpersonal, and etheric chakras. Through radiating light energy, it promotes purity and honesty. It forces the person holding it to be honest with themselves. And if you know anything about me, folks, that is key. We got to clear and heal our shit. By clearing energy blockages, selenite allows for liquid-like energy fluidity. It can align the chakras and raise awareness to a higher plane. Just reading that, I am tickled to death that my nephews are benefiting from this. Because, see, crystals can help us in so many ways without us even realizing that's what's happening. So let me continue what they have written here. When connecting with the third eye and crown chakras, the selenite meaning is one of complete positivity and purity. Once the power of the selenite flows into the crown chakra, it will open, clear, and activate the energy. That's where we receive our the energy, the crown chakra. The chakras will feel completely purified, and one should experience a liberated sense of self, free of negativity or inhibitions. This is the ideal stone for connecting with spirit guides or guardian angels. Due to its programmability, it is one of the best facilitators for transmitting the advice and information that one is seeking from their guide. It connects people to their highest level of consciousness, where they are most open and accepting of symbolic messaging. Now, selenite can be used in tandem with other stones to amplify and manipulate the intended effect. So, and by the way, selenite does cleanse. It'll power up other crystals, but it'll also cleanse them just by being around them. It is all about removing negative energy from anyone or anything. Let's see here. It talks about, you can check it out on Energy Muse, MUSE, if you want to see ways that you can use selenite and all this. But again, let's not start stories. We can hold it. Like my nephews are just holding it, and they all feel fantastic. Their friends hold it and say, I don't know what it is. I feel something. It's beautiful. So selenite can be used, you can just carry it around. You can have it by your bed, or have one by your child's bed, like on the nightstand. You can put it under your pillow. You can carry one in your pocket. Selenite can only be used for good. So when as we're moving forward and we're looking for ways to, just exist, like have an easy peasy life. That's my new affirmation. My life is easy peasy. I use it all the time. Then we can tap into these beautiful crystals that will help us. Selenite is one of them. In fact, I'm going to get some more of those selenite eggs that I found. Oh, I'm looking to see if they have them on this Energy Muse. Let me see here if they do on this site. Oh my gosh, my girls are like wrestling now. Okay, so they have a selenite lamp. Now, I may have to get that for myself next to my bed. I have a Himalayan lamp, but now I want a selenite lamp. I don't see that they have these eggs, the selenite egg type on this, but they have other things. So check it out. Check out selenite. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful gift for yourself, for your child. I will follow up with more crystals, but I just think this is the one I want to highlight today. I will cover more about crystals in my upcoming mediumship and angel intuitive course. It's July 14th and 15th. It is a weekend course. It is a live online course with me. We will be seeing each other, speaking. You will see your soul siblings. We will all be one big happy family. July 14th and 15th. There's already several people signed up. Get in now. I have a full payment plan, full pay at $444. And with the full pay, you do actually get a gift that I'm having made for you. Oh, and just a little, I guess just a little clue, hint, it does have to do with crystals. I do have one myself, and I'm having one made for everyone that pays in full, the $444. There is a payment plan, so no worries about that. It's $122 for 4 months. One time a month for 4 months, $122. So different ways you can get in. I will drop the links in the description of the podcast here. You can get on my Oh, no, I'm sorry. I will drop the link to my website because it's posted on my website now. And yeah, it's time. It's going to be fun. It is a beautiful, amazing, transformational class that is going to help you move into the light, to trust yourself, capital SELF, and everything that you receive, and to begin to see things through God's eyes, to step into love. So I hope to see you in that course. If not, get you a selenite anyway. All right, I will talk soon. And and there are a few openings still for my Sedona retreat coming up September. I'm having the sales page created now, so that will be up shortly. There are people signing up for that without even waiting for the sales page because they don't want to miss the chance to get in. So I'm only taking 15 people on that, and there are some spots open still. If you want the details of that, the date is September 13th through the 17th at Angel Valley in Sedona, Arizona. I wrote about Angel Valley in my book, and I have talked about it often in my podcast. It is a magical land, and I am taking a small group there for this life-changing event. So if you want more details about that, just give me a shout. Give me a call, actually, and it's weird. I've been hearing from people saying that they're calling me, but they're not getting any responses, and that's weird because the people that have said it, a couple people, I did not get any phone calls from. So if you've left me a message about the retreat and I have not called you back, I did not get your message. So either email me, julia@juliatreat.com, or try to call me again. I reach out on Facebook. I don't know what the big deal, I don't know what's happening there, but get a hold of me and we'll get you in. The phone number is 570-955-3594. All right. Talk soon. God bless.